Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's away we go then. De Arrascaeta. And no, that was never going to make it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Palmer. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Okay, interesting. Fernandes.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Luis Araujo. He is through here. Can he finish? Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Cucurella. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Sancho. Palmer. For Pedro Neto. Everton. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Everton. Bruno Henrique. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Moved on forwards. Pass is just off target. Sancho. He has found the way through. No way he was going to let him past.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
De Arrascaeta. And we've reached half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. Pulgar. Played back. Everton. Everton! Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Fernandes. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Madueke. Luis Araujo. Fernandes. Through Palmer. Now it's Pedro Neto. Bruno Henrique. James. Madueke. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. James. And Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Bruno Henrique.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Now the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Just eases him off the ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
O espectador que estiver embriagado ou se comportar de forma inadequada será removido. Agradecemos sua atenção.